Hey guys, we are back and we are ready to go, and I am glad because we are going to have some fun today. Okay, let's see. Well, the only thing that I've done since the last episode is move this wire a bit out of the way. I thought about it a little bit, and we kind of need some space because we also need to build two more XOR gates, one around here and one around here. And right now we are really pushing the space boundaries here. So um, I'm thinking later on I might have to move this toggle line underneath the ground more, and then work on it from there. But we'll see. We'll see when we get there. We'll see. I'm not really the type of person that likes to think of everything ahead of time and then sort of figure out ways to solve it, because I feel that it you can't really find every possibility and every situation that that could go wrong, and in the end you're just going to waste time. So that's how I feel. It's nothing, it's just how I like to do it. I like to do several iterations until I get like the perfect pristine thing. Okay, what I'm doing now is I'm adding some repeaters here. Well, not repeaters, inverters here, because we kind of have a problem with this line here. We kind of have a really big problem. And that problem stems from the fact that all three of these pressure plates are using the same line. I should get rid of this to illustrate. If you'll notice, the line underneath is on, right? And when we hit a pressure plate, the torch will turn off. But the line underneath is on. So the line won't turn off because there are two other redstone torches, one over here and one over here, that's keeping the redstone line on still. So this is one of the logic things that's very easy to overlook. You need to make sure that when you're wiring, you just don't get so caught up in making fancy schmancy wirings like I do, and not paying attention to the big honkin' problems. So we actually kind of already built one for this toggle gate over here, and that one's right there. And we need to build one for this toggle gate, or this pressure plate in the back. Excuse me. So I'm going to break that piece. And break this piece. I'm going to break this piece. And I hope, I don't know why that's on. Oh, right. Okay. So theoretically, if we power this, this line, the line underneath, should turn off and send the signal out like normal. So it's a really easy fix. Just add a few inverters in between the lines. Still solves our problem of not having enough space to jump over these all of this redstone and hook into the torches over here. That was the main problem we were having. Remember, we needed to hook into these torches over here so that we could modify these turns the way that we want them to be modified. So all that's good. We're good to go. I think we're ready to move on to the next bit, which is wiring the XOR gate up to this torch over here. And then we also need to mirror everything onto this side. Remember, still a bunch of stuff that needs to be mirrored onto this side. We need to move the toggle gate and the XOR gate signal onto the other side. So let's go ahead and do this. Really simple. I'm actually going to break this piece here. I'm going to add a piece here and a piece here. And this is where we'll split our signal, right at the gate. I mean, it's not a big deal. This torch is going to interfere with our signal, I do believe. So, alright, I'm not even gonna... Just simple solution, I'm just gonna dig down here. really simple, really simple solution. I'm just gonna dig down here because as it is here, I will create the problem so as to illustrate it. Okay. I can do a couple of things. Okay, what I was planning on doing is just sticking a block right here, coming up, hooking into this line here, and we're golden. But if you'll notice, this torch right here will also output signal to this line that we just created. Actually, if I think about that, will the pressure plate? Yeah, we don't want that. That's just bad practice. I mean, I don't think that that's directly a problem, but it could be a problem, and I don't want to risk that. And, it's bad wiring to do that. It's just bad. It's a clear problem. So, how I'm going to do it. Oh, another way we could do it is we could try to bring it over here, but if you'll notice, we're starting to clip into our line down here, and we don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dig down underneath here a few blocks, 2, 3, and send this signal underneath, and then just place a block right here, and then connect the signals. Really simple, and then that torch won't hit it. Yeah, and then we wired it up. If we come back up here, we want wood to be the XOR gate. Yep, and we want wool to be the toggle gate. So we are golden. So let's go ahead and do that on the other side. Let's go ahead and hook up the toggle gate. This is toggle out. Yeah. So wool is the toggle gate, wood is the XOR gate. So let's see, toggle out comes up to here. So I'm just going to split the signal right here. Oh, no. Remember, redstone has to be pointing at the block if you do an inverter like that. So let's do one before. Oh, man. This is going to be funky. It's going to be very funky. Okay. Yipperoonies. Cool. And then we're probably going to have to do some trickery to get the XOR gate over. Oh no, because on this side we don't have, well, at least not yet, we don't have these blocks here to hop over the toggle switch, because on the other side of the platform, that's, by the way, what we're calling it. Instead of a dock, we're going to call it a platform from now on. A platform, excuse me. On the other side of the platform, we have the toggle switches, but they're a little bit more forward because they're built on the other side of each dock. It's just an important thing to note. I really wish we could split the signal right here. I mean, we could move it up a little bit. We could move this repeater up a little bit. But no, I'm not going to worry about it, because we're just creating more hassle for ourselves. So at this point, you can really just go over this line. I mean, there's no reason not to. It's not like there's a torch or anything in the way. And then just come up and over. Now, the next time we build one of these platforms, I'll have a better way to organize the redstone. I really wish we could put the XOR gates underneath, but we just can't do that because we have a big honkin' toggle gate right here. So that way we could just dedicate the whole entire floor to redstone lines and no logic. But well, maybe except for a couple of inverters. Okay, before I go, let's go ahead and build a couple inverters right here, so that we don't have to do that next time. This is just the other side of the toggle switches. Just the other side of the toggle switches. And then we have the inverter for this forwardmost toggle pressure plate right here. We already created that. Okay, so oh no, we probably want to move these up one. We'll mess with that when it comes to be a problem. So we've got the first dock all wired up. Now this signal coming from this pressure plate right here is going to be extremely important. And we're not going to get into it yet, but this pressure plate has to power two more things. So keep that in mind. I want you to try and think about what maybe those two things would be, and you know, what we might have to do to power them. So I mean, if you can't figure it out, we'll go over it in a different episode. But in the next episode, let's see. I don't know. I think I'll do the wiring on my own for the next two logic gates, the two XOR gates, and wire it up. And then in the next episode, we'll probably play around a little bit, make sure that everything works, and see how we figure it out, what to do, and then you know, we'll figure out something to go from there. I'm sure there's plenty to do. Anyways, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Tell your friends about Wet Willie's awesome minecart tutorials, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time.